Morning, everyone, anyone. That's my intro. I have nothing more to add. Let's play Dark Souls. Uh-oh, I did not turn my webcam back on. There we go. That's what we want. This beautiful image in the bottom of the screen. You know, the copyright information. Morning Don, morning Strider. I don't know if people noticed, but I decided to put the vehicle thing off for another 2 weeks. So people have a bit more time, and also because I didn't want to do it yet. 2 weeks is a pretty short amount of time. If I give a couple more people who wanted to enter but didn't think they had the time to, might feel a little more encouraged to. Oh yeah. Here. I remember this place. Did anyone feel like I need to turn the game volume up a little bit? I have to remember that stab slash seems to be slower than slash stab. I should test this. Well, it's a quicker follow-up, which is generally what you want anyway. So I think where I need to go is just down here. Which I failed to do last time. At least I assume this is where I need to be. There's an enemy. This has to be the right way. Oh, hello you. Do you want to attack me or anything? That's what you usually do. There we go. Oh. I mean, it doesn't matter that it didn't die, but I would have liked it to die. How am I not done with you little buggers yet? Right, I think that way is where I'm going in general. So I want to go and have a chat to this fellow over here. Oh, this ain't going well. How did they kill me by doing that? Like smack me in the head with a pole. It's not a good way to go. It's also just not that interesting at death. I think I can do better. Slash really doesn't do that much more damage. I think it's mostly more for the, well, the crowd control capability. Lock on saved my bacon, which I feel like more than usual lately it's been getting me killed by not doing what I'm supposed to. Oh, you are sneaking up behind me, you bastard. I thought you might be. Ow. You'd think that would hurt more, having a giant axe go down on you. No more needs to be said about that, I think. Nothing over here? New Game Plus, that is not on the books, Strider. At some point I would like to be able to play Dark Souls where I'm not having to do it to a stream schedule. There'll be something creeping up behind me. This is too easy. There you are. Not as much as I would have thought, honestly. Oh, our New Game Plus? I don't know, I'll use whatever then. But my original thinking, if you'll recall, was that I wanted, like, the same type of weapon to be used for all the bosses so that it's like a baseline to judge them against. Therefore, it's not differentiated by, oh, whether you used a weapon that's particularly good against a boss or not, or anything like that. But purely, this is how good the boss is. Unfortunately, that's all reflected through how good I am, and as we all know, doesn't always hold up. You're fast. Don't care for it. What do we got? Let's go to the backside first. No. I don't want to do that, Strata. Well, it's dead. Technically. I fought one of you before, haven't I? You got a very slidey step there. Nope, this isn't going well. Can I backstab you? That's not a backstab either way. Life up. Then we'll worry about the rest. That could have been fucking bad. Don't kick me. Have some respect. That was that close to being very bad. These Estus flasks are actually filling my life now. It is a nice feeling. Surely there's some way to get you to fall through the crosses in the walkway, right? Yeah, like that. Oh, Dark Souls. Wait. Arrows? Well, bolts. What about you? You've gotta try this shit. Oh, I like that very much. Where am I going? You're supposed to drop down from somewhere up here, I think. I'm pretty sure that's where Patches was. And I assume Patches is over here somewhere now. So I'm thinking drop down onto this platform. Here, another one of those armored fellows. Oh no, that's you. It's the lady, preacher lady? I don't know. I have no idea what any enemy is called, ever. I guess down here? Love some extra Estus right about now. That's a very slow projectile. There's a patches, I think. Why do I remember these things falling on you from the ceiling? Should I be paying attention to that?
Yes, hello. Oh, I don't believe we've met. I'm Patches. Unbreakable Patches. But you seem to be unkindled. Do you have business with me? Oh, yes, of course. It's coming back to me now. Oh, I'm so sorry. That was my hand, as you know. But the deed, well, that was the armor's doing. Regrettable, truly. But behold, I'm stripped clean of that unruly attire. Look at you. Not a scratch. All's well that ends well, right? Yes, we'll be fine. I can tell.
Like in some ways, this is the spirit I hope to approach invading other people with. Just like, oh, it's all fun and games.
Oh, yes. Now, it wasn't...
Not sorry. Just
but
like...
deserve an apology.
Being kind of a shit about it.
Just a little trinket. Go ahead. It's yours now. You should know, I'm a kind of travelling merchant. If you're as unkindled as you look, you'll find plenty of good stuff.
You can get dark resins, you can get fancy fire bombs, fire resist things. I'm supposed to be buying all this armor, aren't I? So that I can give it back to the person he stole it from. Poison arrows, winged spear, which I'll buy just so I've got more spears.
Thanks, sweeting.
Don't call me sweeting. Is there one for this side too? Or I suppose you couldn't walk along that one.
Oh, can't resist it, can you? Can't find anything.
Shut up. You seem like you're susceptible to fire. Oh. Well, guess what? You all seem susceptible to fire. Right, I'll play it safe. I don't want to get headbutted to death. Not after all I've been through. behind me. Red sign soapstone, Guess it's as good a place as any. Seems kind of random though. I suppose it was at Dark Souls 1 too, wasn't it? Dark Souls 1 as well, not Dark Souls 1, 2. Of course. No, not you. Let me talk. All I wanted was the Covenant. I don't plan on using it. I don't remember where the red sign soapstone is in DS2. I don't remember if it's even a thing in DS2, but I assume it would be. But in DS1, it is at the very top of that spiral, that big staircase in the painted world. Aramus? I never know how to pronounce that. Because there's that big central area, and there's that staircase that runs around the edge and then goes up into the sky, sort of. That's not DLC, isn't it? I don't think that's DLC. No, the DLC was Artorias and Calamite and that. Unless there were 2 DLCs, but I don't think there was. You say so. I mean, you're not entirely wrong. I don't think you ever have to go there. I don't think there's anything else to do at the cathedral. Oh, I should go and see the fellow whose armor I got now, I suppose. Who I assume is outside now. How are you supposed to know that? Who's coming back out here?
Hello? Hello? Anyone there? Anyone at all? Oh. I know that voice. Just how long has it been?
I didn't say anything.
It's me, Siegfried of Katarina. I'm loath to admit it, but I've been had. Someone's swiped my armor. Did you happen to see it anywhere? Oh, my armor. My deepest gratitude. I, Siegfried of Katarina, salute you. With my trusty suit of armor, I'll be out of here in a jiffy.
Ow.
Until we
The armor
meet again,
barely fit down there.
comrade.
How are you supposed to get out of a well?
No need to worry about me. With my trust. Until.
Now even he's goddamn into the business of laughing menacingly at the end of his voice lines. Surely that armor would make it harder to get out. I don't know. And then you'd have to be carrying the armor to get out, but then apparently everyone in Dark Souls can just move whatever they want to hammer space anyway. I suppose I'm going back to Farron, aren't I? I don't think there's anything else I need to do immediately. Where do you get the key for where the cell that that merchant fellow in the first area? Where do you get that? Also, I've got another Estus shard apparently. It doesn't seem like I have any keys for cages. I'm not sure where you get that. So let's go and beat up some people who are probably gonna beat me up. I don't think this fight's gonna go in my favor. Yeah. Grey Rat or whatever he's called. He's sitting in a cell in the High Wall of Lothric. I just don't know where the key for the cell is. I must have missed it. I am going to turn the game up slightly. Oh, there's an area here. I thought it was just... thought it just went straight into the... Abyss Watchers. I forgot about this. Isn't there some enemies that fight each other around here? Oh, I don't need more of you. I said I thought I was done with these. They're done with me, that was just fucking sure. Oh boy, this is a lot. I can barely tell what's going on. No, I didn't try to aggro every single one. The fellow screamed and then everything got pissed off. I tried to stab him before it happened, but it didn't work. Is there another bonfire before the boss? I don't remember having to go through this area. I don't remember fighting these bird things again at all, honestly. Oh. Well, okay then. I think this enemy is stuck in a falling animation and thus will never technically die. Oh, there it goes. If they're not pissed off, I'm gonna not antagonize them further. Any stuff there? Doesn't look like it. Something's going down over there. I vaguely remember this bonfire, but why? Right, yeah, there's a dark wraith fighting some... What are they called? Crews? Big Despicable Me fans. Oh, hello. God, what a loud noise you people make. I'll just be taking this. It's kind of weird to see enemy infighting in this game. There's really not much of that in Dark Souls, is there? Is there? Is that sound? This is the only instance of infighting I can actually think of. Do you not care? You don't care? Okay. I'll kill you anyway. I don't got control over that, I'm afraid. I mean, insofar as I could stop streaming on Twitch. Lord knows I wouldn't hate that idea. Hi, Peps. They drop lots of rotten pine resin, that's nice. This isn't really answering my question of what that sound is, but I want to go the other way first anyway. I saw grooves the other way from the bonfire. I want to know what their deal is. Doesn't this link up to where the Black Knight was? How did that miss? How did that miss? God, my throat is really irritated this morning. I really need a cup to also put water in. Walk on, come on. There we go. One down. Alright, big ol' lizard again, I take it? These things don't seem so bad in general. Seem pretty easy to read. If I stab you in the head more, do I get my critical attack? Is that it? Do you have to stab him in the head? Or is there some other qualification for those? Great magic weapon. Hello, you. I'm not gonna fight you again. Not really any point. I'll probably have to peek at that map that someone directed me to again. I already followed it last time. Because I would prefer to know if I've missed anything interesting in that big swampy area. I know there's certainly some things I didn't see. I didn't go and piss off more of the big things. I didn't go and see the crabs. That in itself is a crime. I gotta kill a crab before we're done here.
Welcome home, speak thine heart's desire. Very well, then take no.
I'm never giving you the Firekeeper soul, even though it's not bad in and of itself, because I don't want to ever cure the dark sigils, because that would be bad for what I'm doing. Do I just keep getting decks?
Darkness beyond the reach of flame. Let them assume your master.
Suppose I just keep getting decks? Well, let's branch out a little bit. What if I get some other things?
Let these souls withdrawn
I don't need more attunement. I mean,
manifestations of despair.
stamina? Equip load? Equip load's not a huge problem so far.
Retreating to the darkness beyond.
I'm gonna get a little endurance.
Farewell, Ash of Maiden.
Do I have anything more for you? No. Nope, nothing I want.
Ashen one.
Also, I can get rid of that torch now, can't I? Just be ever so slightly more nimble.
Well, it is good. What needs?
Do I have multiple sharp gems? Because if I do... No, I don't. Okay. If I did, I would happily infuse that partisan right now.
Pretty.
I don't think I have anything of real interest to talk to anyone else about. What tomes do I have? I know I've got a couple of dark tomes, but I don't want... Yeah, I think these are both bad miracles. There's coal, which I suppose I can give to what's his name?
It is good, wasn't it? Well, well. What's the undead legion doing with a coal such as this? I'd heard one of the crystal
I don't
sages
know.
has sided with Farron's abyss watchers. I suppose it must be true. You should know. This coal is imbued with magic. First one I've ever seen.
Is this a different Andre? Because
I'd be
he's
surprised
definitely
if-
seen
I've never
magic
been
coals
one for
before.
books or wise men. Pretty be careful. I go.
He always says, I can't work with these coals. All of a sudden he can. I say all of a sudden, God knows how much time has passed. My point is, he's probably seen a magic coal before. I suppose those were embers then, weren't they? Coals are newfangled fancy technology. That's right, there you are. Just striding up there, you're gonna get your ass whooped, but... Oh, there's two of them. Oh, and I pissed them off. I take it back. This is all fine. It's all fine. I just gotta get in here anyway. And maybe kill anything that's following me. Nope, nope, this is fine. I'm going to die. I'm gonna die a bunch of times, no less. What's going on here? Did they get abyssified? Like everyone else who's done anything with the abyss ever? Shut up, Strider. Okay, come on, timings. I know you're susceptible to backstabs. I've got that very good gift where we did two at once. Easier said than done to get in that position though. Especially once this bullshit starts happening. Pebs, how much trouble did you have with this when you replayed this? I felt like every boss you fought in Dark Souls 3 did in a ridiculously quick amount of time. Except these, apparently. 40 seems like a lot. Where's my counter? Maybe I should have a counter. Uh-oh, bad shit's starting already. Wait, was I locked onto you a second ago? Okay, I'm guessing it's not damage based, they just keep coming anyway. Oh. I don't remember this. But if you say so. Sure. I know at some point one of the swords gets quite hot. Oh boy. I sure do be, God, living through attacks with like 0 life a lot. Who's got more life? Why can't I see your life bar? This is probably good and fine and not a problem. Oh, I'm going to die now. Even if I wasn't going to die before, I'm going to die now. Where are you? Health up. I have no more Estus, so this will go well. Not that I had a chance to use it. Bound to happen. Bound to happen. I think I need to get through the first stage without taking quite so much damage. None of the moves in the first stage are that difficult to telegraph. No, wait, that's not how that phrase goes. They are well telegraphed. It's not hard to see coming. Why are they called telegraphed anyway? What's that got to do with anything? Respect to me. Hello, you. Why can't I see the health bars? That's what annoys me. I assume they do have individual life. I've seen them die. Wow. Could be here while... The one without a health bar is the real boss. Okay. It seemed like any of the ones... I guess I didn't try attacking the one with the red eyes and see if that lowers the boss health bar? Oh, don't be like that. I have to use this life soon. That was a health bar outside. I saw that. Nope, did I? Nope, that's fine. I'm going to... Do I still have a tally counter on here? No, I don't. Bear with me while I download a tally counter briefly. I'm going to keep a count of how many attempts it takes. It'd be nice if I had a way to do that automatically, but I don't think I do. Not easily, anyway. Unless someone knows of an easy way to do that, because I would love to have a counter right up on here. It's been 3 attempts so far, which that does not show up properly on that screen, but whatever. Take my word for it. Might up the sound effects a touch more. Is there any Dark Souls music that stands out to you? It hasn't been 4 attempts, has it? I thought it was 3. Or have I lost count already? I got to Flamey Sword Guy on the 2nd attempt. Oh, this is gonna be a short attempt. I haven't seen that move before. Where'd that come from? Did they just... Was that just me, or did they go and try and attack Grooves just then? Through the fog gate. Which they can't get through. Do I even have any souls? No, why do I keep coming back to this? I'm getting worse! I would like to do some damage to the boss. I could see a real case being made for embering up. But also I will chew through my fucking embers until I get better at the boss anyway. So in that case it's better to not use any embers at all. Or at least when I'm confident that I have the boss relatively down but I need a boost. Alright, just give me a little space. Ah, yeah, I see. You're not actually doing any damage to the boss. You would be. Ow. Maybe I should go and get my ashen flask transferred into normal flask because I don't know how much use fire is gonna be here. These fellows are awfully quick. Combustion seems like the most likely. What the hell did you just jump at? Because it wasn't me. Go on, go kill him. Be nice if they got distracted during the fight. So it seems like there's always numbers of one who's the actual boss, who's alive the whole time, I guess? One who's another but not aiding you, and one that fights against the others and you. One's a mound maker, one's a boss, and one's annoying. Maybe I shouldn't leave myself with 0 stamina. Also, I've not been counting again. I think there was 2 since I did it last. This is why I can't be relied upon for the tally counting. Because I'm too distracted thinking about the fight. Even after the fight's done, I'll go, gosh, that was silly what I did there. At least the boss is easy to get to. No complaints there. $170 isn't bad. Could you not? Give me some space, come on. I'm starting to regret trying to ignore you. This is a lot. It sure seemed like a lot when we were in multiplayer. This is no less a lot in single player. Yeah, now you show up. It's always bad news when there's a second form and you can barely get to it, let alone make any progress against it. Well, this is gonna be like this, huh? I think as far as multiple enemies attacking you at once that you have to handle, ONS and the demons do it better. That's my position. You and your dagger bullshit. Stop jumping on me when I think I've got an opening. Nope, other knight must be dead. Oh no, that is the other knight. There goes my Estus. Yes, yes, yes. I do love backstabs. Ow. I didn't know you did that, you shit. Alright, that second form seems manageable. With a bit of practice. That combustion doesn't do bad damage. If I can get that backstab in, I've always got a follow-up combustion to go. That seems pretty easy to time. Maybe I should use that more often. I'm worried that I cannot get close enough in that second form though. That fire really does create some space you need to make. It makes you need to create space. You know, English, my strong suit. Pass. I know you're around. I don't know if there's possible to do like a thing in OBS that you could, because I know you can set up global hotkeys and have that work, like have buttons do things in OBS if I don't have to give it a focus, but I don't know if I can arrange something like a tally. It's possible there's plugins and shit for that, but I'm not familiar with that side of OBS? I don't know. There is a way you can get it to read text from a file, which maybe there's probably a way to do that in raw text. Some kind of plug-in that, or program that automatically writes something to a file. That's my head. You can't be doing that. We're up to 12, which I think is accurate. It could be completely wrong by this point. But the times that I have remembered to tick it upwards, it's 12. I don't actually know if this is the easiest way to go. It just seems like running through the middle would be a bad idea. That roll slash does not have a whole lot of range. I'm never ready for the double. It's not that it hits twice, it's just... There's a long wind up to that move and I'm expecting nothing to happen. Good. I saw it coming, I just didn't press it quick enough. I like that one time where it just burned through them. That was nice. How does this fight change in multiplayer? Do just a bunch more knights show up? Because I seem to remember having our hands full in multiplayer as well. Like with phantoms. The only thing I really remember about the fight is that I've got that one clip of us both doing a backstab at the exact same time on the same enemy, which you're not supposed to be able to do. And I was very pleased with that. I know I haven't got any souls, but it's just so distracting. Oh boy, what's going on? Not a fan. Well, my friend didn't last long, did they? Did we, like, clue into the fact that there's a knight that'll attack the other knights? Or did we just constantly split up and take one each? Because that sounds like... I don't remember a knight that kills other knights. That's my position. You know, I fought every boss in this game in multiplayer. Except for the first one, because you can't. Thinking, God, this boss seems like a lot, but it's slightly less of a lot if you get a little help. Oh, I got lucky dodging that one. Just attack whoever you want, don't you? Ow. They had that situation under control. And I wasn't ready for that to happen so quickly. Boss fight has a lot going on. I don't know if I mentioned that. Unfortunately, by going and doing the cathedral first, I have no alternative to go, oh, I'm getting a bit sick of this. Go fight something else instead. I kind of have to fight these things. I'm not going to go fight the dancer. Every time I say something like that, someone suggests the dancer. I'm not fighting the dancer. I really have to learn which combination of attacks leads to that double swing, because that still catches me. God damn it. I wonder if they do the same damage to each other that they do to me. Like appropriately scaled, accounting for armor and everything. It's not exactly practical to go in and see how much HP I'm losing after every hit and see if it measures up to the amount that the other knights take. The fuck is going on? Oh, I'm out of juice. That's fine. Well, I've got more life than I had last time. Oh, you're doing fancy shit. Life this time, not a fire. Now that I've got the Estus, I'd like to use it. Hitboxes get a bit weird when there's all that fire hanging around. I have to keep unlocking my phone every time I put the tally up. That's how I know it's been a decent run. Because I've lived that long. I don't care if the groove's hitting me. I'd prefer they didn't do that. I couldn't survive a dagger hit, but by dodging the dagger hit I was going to get hit by the sword hit. Bastard. I don't know whether it's a good idea to keep using... How many great combustions can I use before I run out of FP? Let's look at the numbers. Or I'll test it empirically. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then I'm out of juice. Not enough for a fire orb anyway, but I think a fire orb uses more than that? Fire orb uses 14, combustion uses 17. Okay, never mind, that's less. I've already forgotten how many I could use. Was it 8? It's 114 divided by 17. That's... I'm not good with those numbers. What is it? 17, 34. 34 times 2 is 68. 68 times 2 is 136. That's not 8. 136 minus 17 is 119. So what's that? 6. I think. I gotta stop doing the maths. This isn't the time for it. You double bullshit. That sentence didn't mean anything except I'm annoyed. That's not a friendly one, is it? Friendly is a bit of a... That's not... They're not friendly. Oh, come on. Nice if my spear had some reach. Is the other one dead already? How? Okay. Where are we at on FP? Who needs the Estus? The answer is, of course, me. I would have loved that backstab I was going for just then. Oh, I don't know about the hitboxes on that one. I feel like my body was away from where that sword hit just then. Tally. If I press the wrong button, it takes me forever to recover. I mean on my phone, not in Dark Souls, which was where that would make sense. We went and got some hooks yesterday to put some stuff up on the wall behind me there. But I forgot to do that. So that's fun. Fine, and while you're attacking that, I'll deal with this superfluous one. Thanks, friend. You did most of the fucking work in that fight. Yeah. Don't like it. Don't like that either. Not a big fan of anything you're doing right here. Especially that. That's right out. God damn it. It went so well at the start, and then I completely ballsed it up on the second form. I feel like those moves in general get a little bit slower, but they hit a lot harder. Especially when you're getting hit twice by every fucking thing. You get staggered by the fire when you're trying to dodge the actual sword. already, down to half. Doesn't mean much if I get murdered though. Wait, not me, you fool. You've got 2 other targets. Don't go for me. Jesus Christ, calm down. Maybe I should just stay out of it when they're fighting like that. Minimize my contact. Yeah, that was a bad choice. I'm gonna keep paying for it, aren't I? Oh, I don't know, that worked out pretty well actually. That didn't hit, did I? That was too early. This is okay for now. I would like to heal, just to keep my life up, because Lord knows it can go down pretty quick. Yes. There we go. I did it. What was the number? I have 21 attempts recorded. Take that with a grain of salt. It's somewhere around there. I really need to find a more official way of doing that so I can have it on the stream. But whew. That was tense. I mean, it was every time, but now it has stopped being tense after I've been tense for like half an hour or however long I've been attempting this. Right. Ranking. Oop. I'll just put my spear away. It's time to rank. How do I do that again? Like that. That's how. Okay. I think in general that fight's actually kind of fun. I was enjoying that. I was getting a little annoyed because I kept dying, but that's any Dark Souls boss for you, for the most part. The question is, where does it belong? I think all of the moves are relatively... like, I feel like a good judge of a boss is, like, the attacks are challenging, but you can get through it once you've learnt the patterns enough. And I think that boss does a pretty good job of that, honestly. I would put it above Pursuer in that sense. Perhaps I'm quite willing to hear opinions on this subject. Do you like the Abyss Watchers? They are called the Abyss Watchers, aren't they? I think they are. Something's dying and giving me souls. I don't know what that's about. Well, I mean, I'd even... Well, none of these are a great example. Alright, so let's say... It goes... The Abyss Watchers goes somewhere in here. They're not... They're no Calamite. But then I am incredibly biased by this point. If I move Calamite from number 1 position, I mean... As far as I'm concerned, that's proving Strider right. And I don't want to do that. They are a very good boss, though. It's like 3 Artoriuses at the same time. They're kind of Artorius, like, yeah, they've got some similar moves. I feel like Artorius is a tighter single fight, though. I feel like the fire, the lingering fire, kind of just gets in the way a bit. And obviously that's its point. You're supposed to be dodging the fire as well, but... Like, Artorius is just such a good fight. It's really hard to beat that, honestly. Calamite does, because Calamite's also a very good fight. It's not quite as tight, but also it's big, and you gotta keep dodging, and you gotta react to the boss more than anything else, because as it runs about and fucking spews fire all over the place, you gotta keep moving. Get your hits where you can. I just like the Calamite fight, alright? It's very good. The sorts of questions we need to be asking is Abyss Watchers better than Bell Gargoyles, let's say? Bell Gargoyles is a very good fight for where it takes place in the game. But I think the Abyss Watchers fight in general is better. So I'm gonna say it cracks the top 5, maybe? Old Dragon Slayer. That's a good duel fight. Not as good as some of the other ones, which is why it's number 5 and not number higher. But I think the way that, like, having more than one enemy to focus on really... It's a really different experience because of how you have to divide your attention. If you're not paying to either one, then they're going to fuck you up. In some ways that's better, in some ways it's worse, because sometimes you just have to be running away because you've got 2 people, you know, trying to mess your shit up at the same time and there's just no openings. Which is something that I think another boss later on manages in a very good way. Assuming that's as good as I remember. I remember the demons being, like, number 1 material. But we'll see about that, I suppose. There's like 3 or 4 bosses that are potential number 1s, honestly, that I remember. I'm gonna say better than Old Dragon Slayer. Fume Knight is a hard... Fume Knight's a very hard fight, but Fume Knight, I think, is a very good fight as far as those duels go. Abyss Watchers is a very good example of a duel that has multiple enemies. Like, way better than Ornstein, let's say. While that does have some of the same themes, I would say. I'm gonna say Abyss Watchers is not better than Fume Knight, but is better than Sir Alon. I don't know, Sir Alon was a fun fight, wasn't it? Yet it didn't get above Fume Knight. I'm thinking number 4 for Abyss Watchers. Perhaps I need your specific opinion on this topic. Is Sir Alon worse than Abyss Watchers? Would you say Abyss Watchers is a better experience than Sir Alon? The stream doesn't go anywhere until you answer. This watch is better. Okay, I tend to agree. Ceylon's the one at the... Oh, no, I pressed the wrong button. That one. Ceylon's the, I always get mixed up because all the DLCs of 2 follow the same pattern of, what was it? It's a boss, then a final boss, and then an optional boss. But there's 2. The first boss you fight in Broom Tower is the last boss, or something like that. And Ceylon's the katana guy at the end. Because you beat up the Fume Knight, and then you can go into the armor, and then you've got him, the one who, if you don't take any damage, supposedly there's some alternate ending thing to that fight. I don't know. Anyway, Abyss Watchers. Let's get that out of the way. Yeah, I mean, I had a lot more respect for that Alon fight after I did it solo on this stream, because that really is a very tight fight. I don't think it's tight in the same way that Fume Knight is, but it's fun. It's fun. Maybe 4 is a bit high, but too late. I already did it, and I want to get back to the game, so I can do whatever I want. I'm the one who's streaming. It's my list. Anyway, that's that room. Oh, that's where I came from. I have already gotten Yulia to show up. So I'm not ruining anything by going further than here, I believe. I hope. I should go rest at that bonfire. I forgot that lighting doesn't automatically fill your stuff. Why did I read that as Catacombs of Cat Bus just now? Potteros and in my brain, apparently. Right, what's the deal with these ones? I think these ones don't have anything particularly special going on, you just have to kill them twice. Is that right? Yeah, you seem dead. You, I don't remember you. What's your deal? I see. Okay, great. Glad we could establish that. Having a little trouble with that, aren't they? Are you dead? Hey, they're right, there is a hidden path ahead. That's not what I wanted to do, but I'll take it. Pyromancy, hell yeah. That is my jam, as they say. The gem made of fire. Yes, thank you, message. Odd way of saying there's an illusory wall, but who am I to judge? That's right, glowy eyes means they're going to reform. no wise means that they're on their last life, as it were. Do I need to piss you off? I don't know if I'm going forwards or backwards. But thank you. That was the quickest I've ever reacted to a snare, as it were. I feel like there aren't many catacombs in Half-Life. I mention Half-Life purely because, you know, that's the thing everyone maps for. There's something about stabbing a skeleton in the back that amuses me so much. Like, at the angle I'm hitting them, I would have to go straight through the spine, which is awfully precise. Doesn't seem like a kind of job a spear would be good for. Let's try that again. I can only assume no head means they won't reform. They haven't got glowy eyes, at least not as far as I can tell. I don't know where their head is. I seem to remember these invisible things being a bit of a problem. I say invisible, the thing that turned invisible when it rolled at me a second ago. Isn't there another one of you down here somewhere? Ah, this is where I came in. Wait, what's down that other path then? God damn it. I need to know. There was another path, wasn't there? I'm pretty sure in general you go the other way where that fellow was. Ah, I forgot you have to press B and hold down to slide in this one. I thought I saw another path. A sharp gem. You have a lot of life, sir. You also fucked me up, which I'm not real happy about. I have vague recollection. Does some guy show up in the Abyss Watcher's room at some point wanting some kind of item off you or something? I don't remember what that was about. For the record, I have no plan. Oh, this joins up to where I was before anyway. Never mind then. Now that I've done that, I know I can just go down the stairs like a normal person. Rather than dropping off of ledges and other unnecessary things. Given that that path is longer anyway. Why would poking a skeleton in its ribcage a couple of times make it fall apart anyway? What magic is doing that? You're kind of a pain. You better stay dead. Good. Keep it that way. Skeletons. Where the hell are you going? Uh-oh. Not a real fan of how this panned out. So there's that path through there, and there's those stairs down there. I haven't seen that they're stairs, but I remember that they're stairs. Cut the bullshit. Please cut the bullshit. Lock on, please. What am I paying you for? They seem to really be dumping the Titanite shards on me. I guess I'm in the area where they start flowing. Did you have a glowy weapon? Did I imagine that just now? I'm suspicious. Do the skeletons learn new tricks, perhaps? Oh, bye now. I appreciate you still get the items if they run off the ledge. I don't think I have any reason to be up here beyond the items. There's always the possibility that there's some place to drop down to. When does the thing start? Oh, around then, I guess. I could have sworn it came from the bottom, but I guess not. Why is there a skeleton ball? Hello? Why do you exist? Oh, those are the skeleton balls. They control them, don't they? Is that it? These throwing bastards. I knew there was something annoying about the skeletons later on, I just didn't remember what. God, I have to fight through those things every time, don't I? I'm not so worried about the regular skeletons, but... those glowy eye fellows, they seem like they can mess my shit up. Like that one over there, and the other two, and probably more after that. Oh yeah, guard breaking. I forgot that was a thing. Actually, I thought that was the Dark Souls 2 thing. Jack. How are you parry me here? I haven't even got a head. Unsurprisingly, fire not that good against skeletons. The skeleton Pokemon type really didn't take off, did it? Take it back. Jesus. I don't like you. I don't like your friend either, but apparently I can get an easy critical on them, so they're not so much problem. Isn't the next bonfire like fucking miles away or something? I seem to remember this area being a bit of a slog. Can't even move on because I know you'll be creeping up behind me. Drop down the right side. Oh, which one's the right side? Fuck off! Come on. Okay, when I said I could get an easy critical, I guess it's not that easy. bastard. I'm hearing drop down the right side as you leave the bonfire. Interesting. I'm liking what I'm seeing. Are there any bow-using enemies that try and stab you with an arrow? Killed by its own skeleton ball. That's right, it's quite important that you kill that one too, because undead bone shard, you want those. Ow, that did really quite a lot of damage. Ow. Stop it. Who thought this was a good idea? Oh, they're all throwing them now. They're just such a pain. If they get one throw off, suddenly you've got shit coming at, even if it misses, you've got the shit coming to hit you while you're trying to stab stuff, and they're just such a pain in the ass. I hate them. What time is it? 10:42. I did start late, didn't I? Wait, why do I care about the skeleton ball? Come here, you. I didn't realize I had taken so much damage. All you have to do is hard code it, Pence. Somehow. I assume you can do that. You could do a bonfire-like system, couldn't you, using autosaves? You'd need more entities to make it quite as cohesive as a bonfire is, but... I feel like I need a boost. Which may just get me invaded for all I know, but... We haven't seen any invaders yet. See this bullshit? Can't prevent quick saves. Yeah, that's probably true. Could you unbind the quick save button? Is there a way to make it so you can't bind something to quick save? Is there a quick save menu option? I forget. You're not getting back up. You make quick saves crash the game. I mean, it's technically a solution. Why do I remember going in here being really bad? There's bad shit in here, isn't there? Or is it just that? That can't be what I was thinking of. Ow! I had full life. And was embered. And I just got hit by so much shit all at once, I just got obliterated. Go through this bullshit again. Why do you do so much damage? You didn't used to do that much damage. Used to in a different game, I mean. Who thought this was a good idea? I just want to talk. Well, that way. I love it when stuff works. Suck it, you ball throwing piece of garbage. Oh, don't be like that. Oh, not a fan of how this is going. Right. Now we can get back to the important business of finding out why this area exists. There's gotta be something back here, right? There's an item. Ah, a milk ring. Of course. Where is it? Slightly boosts dexterity and obscures rolling. I could lose the fire surge. Unfortunately, if I take that off, I don't know what I'm gonna lose. I like being slightly obscured. Is it helpful in PvE? Almost certainly not. But also, you've got a sword. Couldn't you use that instead of throwing the bullshit? I swear I saw something behind me just then. Right? Good. I see a bridge. That's not a bridge, that's just a spawn. Never mind, I don't see a bridge. But I see items across the way, so... Oh, and lots of bones. And more of these bastards, of course. Good. Even better. Keep it that way. No, this is a bad time for that. There's not a good time for that. I feel like the kick is a little counterintuitive to pull off. Not counterintuitive, that's not the right word. Difficult, I suppose, is the word I'm looking for. It's just difficult to do forwards and the attack button at the same time without doing either one of those and... Fuck! I'm annoyed. Okay, I notice I'm hearing things and the screen isn't moving again. That always bodes well. What I'm gonna do, while I have a moment, is I'm gonna open up Process Manager like I did last time, have it on the Performance tab, and just have this sitting over here so I can watch what happens if it does that again. I don't know how much longer we'll be going for. Probably not later than 12 o'clock. But if it does happen again, I want to be ready for it. Hey, are you sure I'm streaming? Are you sure that I'm back? Because even the time that I've been up / recording is not going up in OBS. Literally nothing is happening on OBS. Everyone line up. Okay, it seems to have recovered. Except now I don't have audio bars? Is there sound? Please tell me if there's sound, because apparently I need to damage control this whole thing. Good to know. Good to know. I'm going to say that your important Discord message did break my computer. I have no evidence for that, but it might as fucking well have. Let's see, this is a shortcut, isn't it? Unlocked from the other side, I think. You do understand that I'm not bothered by the sight of the robot, despite the fact that I don't think it's particularly picturesque, as it were. It's more the fact that it's useless than anything else. How to make skeleton balls work for you. Rats, fuck off. Challenge. 20. I'm not sure I want to be obscured while I'm rolling anymore. I'm sick of it already. Give me my Estus ring back. Now that I've got a bonfire, I want to see what was down that hole. Oh, I think the hole might have dropped down there given the giant pile of enemies that are just standing there over there. Going now. Bye now. It was good to visit. Good. They seem more resilient to fire than the other ones were. Oh. Jesus Christ. Scared the shit out of me. This bodes well. I just want to see what's down here. Surely there's something. Garthus blood ring, that's what I want. I don't want milk, I want blood. I don't know what that ring does. I'm very scared. I don't want to turn around. If I acknowledge it, it'll go bad. Yes, I hear the bad thing behind me. Oh, you fell through the world again. Shortcut of some kind, I think. This ignoring the enemies thing seems to be working out for me. I think I'm in the clear. There is another shortcut, isn't there? I definitely remember getting where that... Well, I mean, there was that wizard behind that grating earlier. There has to be some way to get there. Well, this gives me a chance to explore. If you were a wizard, would your main form of attack be a giant ball of the corpses of someone? Oh, this is those are the stairs that you first come in from. Okay. Never mind. I've already been over there, in fact. And the hollowing's not doing so well for me, is it? I remember what you do in this section. I think. Isn't that fun? Yeah, you can just walk around it anyway. Could this be a down? What's where again? What's up here? Yes, I remember the climb downy thing. Is there a boss through here? Boss is here. I'll leave it for now. I really have to go to the toilet for the record. So I might do that real quick. I'll be back in a minute. It's overlapping my audio. There's still no bars. So I hope I'm speaking now in like audibly. Good to know. Good to know. Down we go. No vomiting rocks off of a ledge for me. Yeah, the demon. Should I not do this first? That's a mimic, isn't it? Oh yeah, that's definitely a mimic. I'm sorry, it wasn't me. Well, wait, are you fighting? Holy shit. Thank you. I got squished. I got squished. I wish that mimic had gotten further, honestly. But it seems like it took a lot of damage at that close range. They can't all be winners. Can I make it down without having to wait for it? Barely. I think a lot of rats died just then. How do you find out if this bridge breaks? How does that happen? I remember this guy being difficult, and that seems to track. I don't know if it's the same fire demon as I thought. Like, not the same one, but functionally the same as the one I fought with Sigurd. This one certainly seems more aggressive. So many rats die just because I came down at that particular point. It didn't have to be like this. I'm gonna try and time this and get a bunch of skeletons all at once. That is fun. Not much point trying to use fire orb on you, is there? I'm not sure this is the same fight. The other one moves so slowly. Get 108 souls just for being quick. That is, might as well be 0 souls, but, you know. Like how none of the skeletons think about taking the path that goes around. I was just about to say I have enough life to take one of these hits, but apparently I don't have enough life to take that stomp. I don't know if I'm in the cheesing mood or not. I certainly don't want to get caught on something that isn't even a boss for too long. But also I like a fight to go properly. I'll keep that in the back pocket. What's the cheese? What's the word on the cheese? Does that help? You can breathe fire. I wouldn't mind this so much if it weren't for the skeletons. You're not gonna kill the skeleton for me? Okay. Oh, the skeleton's gonna try and kill you and fail. I wish I could see anything other than Demon Crutch. I could have sworn I could take one of those before. Well, I meant a swing from the axe, but sure. Who couldn't? Who keeps fixing this bridge? Who's doing that? Because they're doing a good job. Come on, skeletons, wherever you are. I'll wake you up and you can do the work for me. Oh. Hello, you're still after me, aren't you? Makes a good sound hitting this fellow. you get harder? Honestly, it seems like Demon Crotch is a pretty good place to stand, all things told. Bastard! I almost had you. Demon Crotch is a good place to stand, but watch out for the jump. That's what I've learned. Also, the spear, the poke isn't really good for this because I keep missing even though I'm right on top of him. I like a good collapsing bridge sound. In fact, that may be the same stock sound as I'm thinking of from a different game. Go on, skeleton. Oh. Don't go all smelt a demon on me. I had no stamina after the second swing, so I couldn't dodge the jump even though I knew it was coming. I was doing such good damage, I didn't want to give it up. Apparently if you wake all the skeletons down there at once, they can deal a good amount of damage to it. Aren't there only like 2? Also, they keep following me instead of the goddamn demon. Also, the demon kills them in one hit. I'm not sure that's good advice. Weren't the demons supposed to be dying out in 2? They're still just hanging around by 3? Or am I thinking of 3? I was thinking... Well, what do you call the fucking ring city where there's a couple of demons hanging out? A demon prince, no less. There are a lot of dead demons down in that fiery place. Wish I didn't have to wait for the bridge every time. I'll get you yet. I don't want these skeletons messing me up. Wow, I had no right to dodge that. That's not fair, you knocked me down. I couldn't roll yet, I tried. It's possible I could have rolled, none of me has timed it, but I still feel cheated. Does the fire demon belong on the list? Jesus crackers. Yes, Wallace. Bye, skeleton. You, come up here. I hear you're a fool around this doorway. I don't know, this doesn't seem that effective. Especially not if you leave. Yeah, go on, skeleton. Oh. Oh. I didn't know that was a move. Wasn't ready for that one. I was suspicious because I didn't think it was dead yet. But, that seems like one to run away from quite quickly. Those poor rats. When the bridge breaks, you should get souls to imply that the bridge was alive. Hey, other skeleton, come here. Got a job for you. Oh, yep, here it goes again. Oh, there's more skeletons down here. Yeah. Who knows what the hell it's doing now? That should be super effective like its ancestors. Oh, it's dead. Now I've got a bunch of skeletons to deal with. Like, just a whole bunch. You'll be back. That went better than I was expecting. In some ways. And that was kind of cheesy, given that the skeletons did. What do you call a group of skeletons? Let's say a body of skeletons. It's not a word you'd have to use very often, honestly. A pile probably is the usual term in real life. Wait, what ring did I just get? Witch's ring. Greatly boost pyromancies. Oh, fancy. No reason not to switch over, is there? Suite of skeletons. If you want. I like to know exactly what thing you spread onto your weapon that cause more bleeding damage. Oh yeah, I'm gonna ditch the Saint's Ring because I don't think I really need that anymore. And replace it with something else. Boosts rolling invincibility at the cost of defense. Oh wait, why am I using the silver ring? I've had that thing for ages and I should have been using it. Let's see, Fire Orb, Great Combustion, those are the two I want. And this leads to that big fiery area, doesn't it? Smoldering lake. Oh yeah, and there's the thing, isn't there? The loud thing I can hear right now. It's just ridiculous. Why is that down here? Look at that thing. 3 giant fucking ballistas. Where should I go? Let's get to rolling. It's fine, the bonfire's just there. I just wanted the stuff. Is the boss that's up there, is that the big skeleton dude? Is that who that is? I remember that boss existing, I don't remember where it is. I don't remember what I did to kill that thing. I'm not sure I even tried approaching it. And I'm not gonna start now. This area is a lot, isn't it? Oh hey, it broke the wall. Can't you get behind it anyway? Somehow? There's some kind of a alternate path or something? I won't bother you further. Why are you giving all these enemies such weird names? Larry, you called Demon Freddy before? What's this about? What's this started? Oh, crabs, hot crabs. I think I more or less needed to do that anyway. Right, what's your deal again? Do you have a deal? I remember you dropped the fire things, but to what end? They just keep spitting fire at you, do they? They do indeed, yes. That thing takes quite a lot of damage. Should I be in this area? This seems like a lot. They really just start dumping shit on you, don't they? giant ballistas, sandworm type dealies, crabs. Even these crystal lizards are getting above me. Oh. Oh, yeah, sorry. Isn't there supposed to be something down here? I don't want the message, do I? Do I have to do something before Horace shows up here? I distinctly remember fighting Horace here. It should be above me. I'm sure it is, somewhere. Way up there. But there ain't no Horace in the Horace hole. Why can't you shoot the crabs? Do something useful. Is there any reason for me to antagonize the crab? Sir? This is loud. Everything's smashing the ground. Crabs and ballistas alike. There's gotta be something. You wouldn't put all these crabs here for no reason. I don't even fucking know what's happening anymore. Bisque. I've heard of bisques. I don't know what a bisque actually is. I've never had one. As far as I know. What's a bisque? I assume it's not short for biscuit. Some kind of a seafoody soup. I like to be sure. They're really giving me a lot of crystal lizards, aren't they? Crab soup. I haven't had crab in years. I'm generally not a fan of seafood. But I would be willing to try crab again. You naughty. I'm trying to heal. I don't appreciate your efforts to subvert that. Oh, he can backstab them. Not sure they're worth fighting. I should really upgrade my weapon at some point. I vaguely remember this room, I think. Maybe it wasn't this room. That's right, the Grus are back for some fucking reason. Oh, that's not good. I mean, I'm not so worried about the poison as me getting stabbed in the face so many times. It seems detrimental to my health. They seem way tougher than the other Grus. Also, I have no life left and I'm poisoned. And I'm fucking up all my buttons to get into the menu. Was it worth using that? I don't know. Probably not, given the way this is going. I got some kind of a pyromancy tome. Izolith, right. Chaos, bullshit. What's your deal? Nothing? Good. There's gotta be more down here, because otherwise I don't know where to go and this would be a dead end. There's a whole catacomby area, isn't there? Oh, I just somehow missed this path to the right here. No, wait, no, this is where it came from. I'm really getting mixed up, aren't I? I missed the path to the left. Oh, and there's a bonfire. That would have been nice. You're just in there now. I remember this. Because it leads to an Estus shard. Oh, this is bad. Whew! Getting hot in there. On account of the burning slime on top of me and the flames being spat into my face. Let's go this way this time. I think I got the items that are exclusive to that little secret. Can you not take all my fucking life off in 2 hits? I'm not sure I should be here. Floating baby demon things? Supposed to be statues, aren't they? If you're talking about what I think you're talking about. Works for me. I don't like the thing trying to poison me through the wall, but you do you. How did I do so much damage that time? It's like I hit them 3 times at once. Not sure where I tried to use that there. Doesn't actually seem that useful. But maybe you could catch someone off guard with it. When I say someone, I mean someone. Not an enemy. I recall thinking the dog grews were either the worst or the best to fight. I think there's a lot of them, that's for sure. Oh, I think I was past that. And some dead Taurus demons, I think. Bunch of dead Capra demons lying around. Why'd all the demons start dying off anyway? Fair enough. Oh, hello. I need that decoy sound spell from Dark Souls 1 all of a sudden. I want a sound over there, so you look over there so I can sneak behind you. He's fighting you? That's not gonna go down well. Especially not in this situation you seem to have caught me in. God damn it. It's really hemmed in there. Let's see where that hole dropped down to. Oh, where this hole dropped down to for that matter. Right. That's the room I remembered. It's lots of bad shit, but you can pretty much run through it. Once I figure out how to actually get there. Have I been in this room? I've been in this room. I've been through this room. Just keep going, keep going. Yes, there's bad shit behind me, but it's fine. It's fine. Isn't there a bonfire around here somewhere? I seem to remember a bonfire around here somewhere. I vaguely remember a lava pit area, which apparently you can't jump over. It's about 12 o'clock, so I'll be wrapping up soon, but I would like to explore this place a bit more first. If there is another bonfire, I'd like to get to it. I don't even remember what's in the lava room. Was it actually worth a damn? It might be up the stairs. I'm just working off of vague recollections here. There's some stairs here. And maybe a bonfire at the top. Oh boy. It's not good up here. I would love a bonfire right about now. Oh god, there it is. I remembered. It's true. I can only assume I actually did like that and I'll respawn here. Okay, there I am. Okay, good. That gives me something to look forward to next time, because if I go up here, there's a bad shit out here. I still need to go and get that ballista though. And there's a boss over there, which I'm not looking forward to. I don't really remember that thing's deal, but I remember it being tough. Yeah, I think that'll do for now. For now. There'll be more. There's always more. Even when Dark Souls is done, there'll be more. That's my promise to you. The public. Bye all.